Yes, Leo.
Okay. Good evening, guys. This is Leo here, CEO and founder of 𝗬𝗚𝗓 Educations. Welcome to another 𝗬𝗚𝗓 podcast. And in today's today's podcast, I have here with me the winner, Mr. Manoj. So Manoj is one of our students from our job coaching program, and today he has some great news he wants to share with you guys. But before we go into the news itself, my goal to bring Manoj here today is really to share with you his journey with us in our job coaching program, what he has learned, how much have he executed, and how much he has got from it. Because I know many of you watching this, you also follow my page and you really love to join our job coaching program. And rather than me talking about the program, I thought to invite Manoj because he's been there, done that. So he knows this, better than anyone else. So, but first of all, Manoj, for those who don't know about you, can you just introduce yourself to our audience, who you are, and what you do?
My name is Manoj. I'm a qualified civil and structural engineer. I have completed my master's from University of Southern Queensland. And after my studies, I did not do much work related to my field, and I'm preparing for my permanent residency sort of things. And after that, I have got my permanent residency after 2 years after completing my studies. And like I was very much worried about finding a job related to my field. I tried several ways to find jobs, but yeah, I got like one of the job which is as a site engineer, and I'm not happy with the job what I'm doing, and I changed the place. Like one of the job which is as a site engineer, and I'm not happy with the job what I'm doing. Sorry, Leo, I'm hearing my voice.
Are you hearing your voice? Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear now?
Yes.
Okay, so you saying that you are not happy with what you were doing, and can you tell them about what jobs were you doing before this current role that you have? What were you doing?
After a couple of years, after getting my permanent residency, like 491, it's not a permanent residency, it's a temporary visa. But yeah, after getting that, I tried to get some jobs related to my field, but I worked as a site engineer for 3 months and I was not happy with that. And I changed my place from Sydney to Newcastle. And and after that, after coming here, I tried in several ways applying online, and I don't know the correct way to apply online and right way to talk to people to find jobs. And I'm doing some of the odd jobs which is not related to my field to survive until I get a job related to my field. And I'm not happy with what I'm doing, even though I'm trying to find I thought of to prepare some of the courses and to search for the jobs. But even though I felt like preparing those courses is not which will not help me to find a job. And through one of the consultant from Aura Migration, Sonal Agarwal, I came to know about Leo. That
you should say thank to her, Manoj. You should thank to her.
I'm very thankful to her because she helped me. She helped me to get the contact of Leo, and I came to know that Leo might help me to find the jobs. But whenever I heard about Leo, I'm not I'm not sure that whether he will help me or not. And after seeing the result, within a couple of weeks of whatever I have, whatever the strategies Leo have shared with me, within a couple of weeks I got a result, and I'm very happy with that because I don't know the right way to apply for the jobs. He helped me to apply the job, how to apply for the jobs and how to talk to the recruiters, because the thing is no like and trust. Without those three things, we can't get a job. Even though you have experience or you don't have experience, these three words, no like and trust, those three words can help you to get a job.
Wow.
Because there are many employers who are ready to train you, but without knowing you, even like I feel like they are frightened, because even if they hire you, if you're not ready to work for them, like in the way they train you, if you're not willing to learn something from them, so like without knowing you, they are not uh, ready to hire you. So like some of the strategies to like um,
Makes all the difference, isn't it, Manoj?
yes.
Okay, Manoj. So now let's just before we unveil the what happened and the result and everything, because I want people to keep that to the end, keep the good to the end. Tell me a bit about your approach before you know me. Like, how do you apply for jobs before you know our program? What do you do when you apply for jobs?
I prepared one resume by myself and one cover letter, which I'm not sure like what to include in the cover letter. And for every job which I apply, I don't even know properly how to update my cover letter and resume for every job which I apply. I applied through Seek, and even though I have the skills for whatever the jobs I'm applying, my resume and cover letter will not match with the job. And without getting into the hands of the recruiters, my cover letter and my resume will be out of the list through Seek or any other websites where I have applied. Because I was
got you. And that has cost you a lot of jobs, isn't it? Because the fact that you don't know how to
yeah,
do it.
it's apart from lots of jobs, lots of stress, and lots of time. I have wasted lots of time. Yeah.
Okay, can you give us just a quick figure, like roughly how many jobs do you think you have applied before our program? Roughly, how many jobs you've been trying?
Roughly, I have applied minimum 100 jobs,
Oh,
or more than that. It depends, like whatever the job I apply, whatever the job I see in the seek.com, I applied for all those things. But uh, after joining the job coaching program, I have just like applied around 10 jobs, not more than that. But most of the jobs, like I called the employers and I met the employers. I came to know like whether I can get qualified for the jobs or not. I always like uh, as a part of job coaching program, I used to like, in the starting I did not make many calls to the employers, but like after a couple of weeks, I started calling all the employers. Like I have kept a target of calling the employers like around 30 employers in a day, but I end up calling like minimum 25 employers a day.
beautiful.
And I came to know whether I can qualify for those jobs even like when I apply or not. And then for whatever the jobs I get, like I feel like I will get qualified only for those jobs I have applied. And like for every job whatever we apply, we will not get the end result. But from most of the for most of the recruiters, I got a positive results, that they are like they are forwarding my resume to the client or something like that. But before, when I apply by myself, like out of 100 job I was able to get only one interview, but I don't know how to attend for the interview as well.
Okay, I got you. Okay, that's really very, very thoughtful of you to put in those words. Now, Manoj, you said about you call the employers a lot, because in the program, for those who are watching, in our job coaching program, we teach international students like Manoj or migrants like Manoj to learn the skill to call the employers. Now, Manoj, tell me how important it is to learn how to call the employers. Does that increase your confidence? Does that do anything for you?
It's not increasing the confidence or anything. Like we automatically increases the confidence after
Mm.
calling to the employers, but without knowing the right approach, we can't talk to them. Like we don't know what to talk to them. And many times we feel like many of the employers, they hang up on our face. We don't know how to approach them. Like there are some strategies. If you approach them in a right way, no one will hang up on your face, and they will be happy to talk to you. That's what I have learned. So in such a way, like I was able to call minimum 20-25 employers in a day. If I try by myself, like, yeah, I might get the strategy, but not within this short period of time, but I might learn after 1 year or something like that. In that 1 year or something, I would have wasted lots of my time in applying those jobs.
Good. So guys, so if you guys listening, so what Manoj is sharing is he's sharing about his experience with cold calling, because in our program, we teach you guys how to call the employers, how to qualify the employers, like what Manoj said, because if you don't qualify the employers, you do not know whether you are the correct employee for them or not. And it's really a waste of time if you just apply for a job blindly, which is what Manoj has done. Before our program, we just blindly apply for those jobs. But luckily, the approach has changed. Now, Manoj, other than the cold call, what else have you learned that you think that makes the biggest difference in order to get you this job? Like, what are some 2 or 3 things you have learned from our program?
Like connecting with the powerbase is the main thing.
Yes, tell us about that. That's a really good one. Tell us about it. That's the best part.
Yeah, like as Leo told me to connect with the powerbase, I tried to in the morning I've set my time for the applying for the jobs every day. In the weekends, I used to do some of the odd jobs, and in the weekdays, I started applying for the jobs. My time is from 9 to 5 o'clock in the morning, calling to the employers and sometimes meeting the employers depending upon their availability and my availability, to hand in my resume and cover letter and talk to them. And and in the evening, I always try to connect with my power base. After 5 o'clock, because most of them, they will be out of their office, and it will be free time for me as well, because I don't have time to call to the employers or anything like that, or else like apply on seek. It will be out of office hours, and I try to connect with my power base. I called many of my seniors, colleagues, and everyone, like whomsoever they know someone is working in related to my field. And I try to like not all the people, because they are not many of them, most of them are not near to me, so I was unable to meet them. But some of my friends, I've met them, and then I try to make them to sit for a coffee or something like that. It depends upon like their thing. And I try to grab some knowledge with them, and
and then you say that you managed to connect with a very good friend of yours, and
yes,
he was the one. Tell people about that. How did you get to know? Is it on LinkedIn? Is it you get or
yeah, like I connected with my one of my college mate, and then I came to know that he's living near to me, and through the LinkedIn as well. And like there is one of my friend who is mutual to me, and like my referee, who is with whom I am working now, and he's a good friend. Like he's working with the same company from 3 years, and he's the senior most person. And which helped me to get into the job without having any sort of experience related to my field.
Exactly. So guys, if you guys listening, what he said is the importance of power base, and this is something I want to teach in our program, because power base just means people that you know or people that they know you. So in this case, Manoj has been working on his connection. He has been trying to work on his connection, and next thing you know, he has found a very good connection in one of these very big firms, and this person has a lot of experience, and he also says some nice words about Manoj to the employer, and that does make Manoj profile a lot more differentiate from the rest, isn't it, Manoj? That
Yes,
makes a lot of difference. Great stuff. So other than power base, is there anything else you got from the program? Anything about the mindset? Do you think your mindset has changed?
because uh, it's quite common, because like whenever we try for something, if we don't get it, our mindset will we will feel down, and then we will end up giving up for that. We don't feel like trying for that. We'll feel like this is not for us. We are not able to get it, or something like that. It's not only for this one, like for everything. I feel like applying the right things at the right time. Like we need to know some strategies to for everything, for whatever we do. That sort of strategies I've got from these job coaching program, and I wish everyone should join for this one if they don't know the proper strategies, and if someone is struggling to find the job related to their field. And like after getting getting the job related to our field, we don't have any sort of stress, and like we'll feel like we are working with the jobs related to our field, and we don't need to bother about anything else.
Very good, Manoj. Now, probably the last three questions here, Manoj, because you told us that you were working in odd jobs before, which is a lot of students do. So, however, a lot of international students tend to stuck at those odd jobs. However, for you, you like, nah, I have to move on. I have to find something that I'm passionate about. What do you think are the problems? Why do you think a lot of those international students are stuck with working in odd jobs? And they are comfortable with that? Why do you think that's the case?
I feel like I don't know about many people. Like I've seen some of my friends around me, they lose self confidence. They feel like I can't get job by myself or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the self confidence is the main thing. There are many employers who are ready to uh, give jobs to someone, even if they have only even if they have qualification. If they don't even have experience, they are ready to train them.
For sure, for sure. And that's what happens to you as well, isn't it, Manoj?
Yes, yeah.
Now tell them about the interview. What did I say to you? How did I prepare you for the interview? Do you think that was good, the preparation for the interview?
Yeah, like my interview was for 35 minutes. The scheduled time is for 35 to 40 minutes, but my interview was gone with was completed within 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, because uh, whatever whatever the questions asked by the hiring managers, we need to be straight towards the point. And Leo prepared me in such a way that what like within one or two questions uh, we will tell them whatever they are expecting from us. That's
Mm,
the main thing they wanted to. If they don't get what they're expecting from us, the interview might have taken to 40 minutes, but they have got whatever they are expecting from me. They have got within one or two questions, within a couple of questions, and they are very happy with me.
fantastic. And tell them about the gift thing, because I think that was brilliant. Do you think that was brilliant?
Yeah,
Tell them about the gift thing.
it's like
Tell them
uh,
what you did.
when you are attending for the interview, you need to give something to the employer, like hiring managers. Then they will get some sort of soft corner from about you from your side, and it will be it will be good for you to answer, to complete the interview.
Okay,
Because you don't feel like nervous, and they will be friendly towards,
be more friendly.
because of the soft corner.
Some kind of. All right. So what I was trying to tell, what I told Manoj, and not just Manoj, but all the students in our program, what I always told them is before you guys go into the interview, make sure you buy something nice for the employer. It don't have to be something expensive. It could be a gift card. It could be just a bottle of wine, which is what in this case, that's what I told Manoj to do. I tell him, do you want to get a job? He said, yes. I tell him, okay, go to the liquor land, go buy some alcohol, buy something nice, some bottle of wine that's nice, and then give it to him. And that's really changed the dynamics of the conversations between him and the employer, because the employer now see him in a different light. He see him as someone who can blend in, isn't it, Manoj? That you can
Yeah,
blend in. You have good personality. As Manoj said before, it's not really about your experience. It's about, do they like you? Know, like, trust. This is all about the same concept that we have taught Manoj very well. Now, Manoj, probably the last two questions here. When it comes to rejections, because a lot of our students, as you were the same before, you heard no all the time. right?
Yes,
From
yes.
employers. How did you feel? Well, usually when you hear all those no's, and when you have me in your corner to support you, does that make any difference? That I'm always supporting you. Does that change anything?
Uh, whenever we face some of the rejections, uh, if we don't have any people around us to support us, like we will feel like, am I the only person who is getting these sort of rejections, and we'll feel like giving up. I felt like many times, but uh, Leo called me, and he tried to motivate me. Like, I can even remember now, he motivated me more than an hour, like one day when I felt down. And yeah, he's
And that
like,
helps. Do you think that helps?
yeah, that helped me a lot on that day, because I felt like one day I went, I called to the hiring manager, and she is very happy to forward my resume, and like arrange an interview for me after talking to me. And the other then it took for me like couple of days, because I was busy with some other works to meet the hiring manager. And by the time I met the hiring manager, she told me that interviews has been finished and they are going through reference checks. And I felt very bad. I feel like down. I feel down like anything, because she told me that she is very happy to forward my resume, and after talking to me, she's happy with my conversation and everything. I thought like I'm going to get this job if I attend for the interview, but yeah,
But
I
then you did not in the end, right?
I felt like I have lost the opportunity which I'm going to get. But now I got the better opportunity than that. But even though at that time I felt very down, yeah, Leo called me and he have motivated me for more than an hour, because the next day I did not continue with my job searching sort of things, and he's always kept a track on me. He used to call me every day, and like know how many jobs I have applied, and came to know about the progress, what I'm doing and everything. Like the other day after meeting that hiring manager, like uh, I did not do any progress, and then the Leo have motivated me for more than an hour to come out of that situation.
Okay, which is good, right? Which is needed. We all needed that, which is
Yeah.
exactly what you said. Now, probably the last one here, Manoj, is if there were 3 reasons why someone should join our job coaching program, I mean, other than what you have said, what do you think those 3 things would be? Like 3 top reasons why this could be the best decisions they could do for their life. What would you say to them? The best 3 reasons for joining this program.
Oh, the one thing is applying right strategies at the right time. That is the first thing, because if we don't apply the right strategies at the right time, it will end up uh, taking us long time to find the correct job, or
Mm.
else, yeah, the job which we want. And it's the same thing when I prepared for my English course as well. When I have given the exam by myself, I was unable to get the score I wanted to. When I joined in the coaching center, I got the score I wanted to within a couple of months. It's the same way, applying the strategies at the right strategies at the right time. If we don't join in a college, we don't know what to study.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's the same thing. Nothing wrong in joining the job coaching program.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people who, they are giving up right now? They've been trying, they've been applying, and they don't hear any feedback. Is there any advice you want to give to them, or is there any encouragement you want to give to them? Because a lot of people are in that situation right now. Is there some last words you want to say to these people?
Yeah, like before joining in this job coaching program, I have met a couple of my friends who have joined with Leo, and they got a job within a week or so, like that. And like, no one should lose their self confidence, and we deserve the job, these jobs, because we have studied and we came here, we spent a lot of money. We should not leave the jobs whatever we wanted to do. And like we feel like self-satisfied when you get the right job, what we wanted to. We deserve all those things.
Yes, and that makes you feel very good, isn't it, Manoj?
Yes.
About yourself, you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, I feel satisfied inside my heart, because I'm working with whatever I studied all these days, and I'm happy with what I'm doing now.
But when you were working in that odd job, like, how do you feel when you were doing it?
I felt like each and every minute I'm not satisfied with whatever the job I'm doing. Not only in days, but each and every minute I'm not satisfied with whatever I'm doing.
Wow. Wow. Manoj, I'm so happy for you. You are a role model for a lot of students. And I tell you from the first time, we're going to make this happen. And I'm so glad you stick around. You don't give up, because I know sometimes I talk with you, I feel like you are giving up, man. There's times when you sound, oh my God, I'm like, why this guy is so down? But I'm happy you stick around. You follow our strategies. You did what I asked you to do, and I wish you all the best. And just make sure you work as hard as you can.
Yes,
because
yes.
this opportunity doesn't come often. And keep improving, keep working on yourself, okay? And let people know about us, Manoj, so more people get help. Because otherwise, you know how it feels like to feel stuck. You used to be in that position, so tell them about us, and we can help them out, okay?
Yes, yes.
No problem, Manoj. Have a great evening, and we stay in touch. You take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You too, Leo. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.